New show alert? As you know, Netflix released a new Korean sci-fi recently, and as far as we can see, the show got lots of attention already. Let's be honest, it seems promising and all, but will Netflix renew it for season 2? We know that there are lots of good shows that were canceled even though they had an audience and even a fan base. Let's briefly talk about the show first, and then we can continue with its fate. Black Knight is a dystopian sci-fi show that includes lots of action scenes. We have 4 main things. The show is set in an apocalyptic world. There is an evil corporate ruler. The society is oppressed, and there is one brave person who decides to challenge the order. Yes, these are the ingredients for the perfect dystopian show recipe. So far, we only have 6 great episodes, but we hope that we will get more. The show is adapted from a webtoon which has the same name. The story is set in a dystopian future, as we already mentioned. But what we haven't said yet is that in this post-apocalyptic future, we see that the extensive air pollution has destroyed most of the world, and now people are forced to depend on delivery drivers to survive. We see that only 1% of Korea's population has survived, but surviving doesn't mean that you will continue living. People must wear respirators and wait for the nights to deliver them supplies. One of the most essential supplies is fresh oxygen for sure. The main character of this story is called 5-8, and he is a legend in this story. One day, he meets a boy named Se-Wool. He wants to be a knight just like 5-8, and guess what? Our legendary knight decides to train him and make the boy's dream come true. But let's not forget the fact that they all live in a dark and dangerous world. In the show, we see that 5-8 destroys Ryu Seok's cruel plans to get rid of the refugees. Of course, he doesn't achieve it on his own, but instead he gets help and support from other delivery men. With their effort, we see that there is no longer a social hierarchy that separates people into refugees, general, special, and core. It means that everyone is equal now. Now that we talked about the show, it's time for Black Knight's future on Netflix. We see that more than 2 million people watched the official trailer on YouTube, so it's safe to say that people are interested in the show. Also, the comment section shows how eagerly everyone has waited for the show. So we know that the show will have no trouble while gaining an audience. The show is promising. Also, since the plot is very interesting and dragging, sci-fi and thriller lovers will definitely give it a shot. Besides, we know that K-dramas really draw attention on the streaming service. Another example is the Squid Game for sure. The show was meant to be a limited series at first, and here we are. How can we forget all the fuss about this show? So what we are trying to say is that we believe Black Knight will be renewed for season 2. Now you may be curious about the release date, and you have every right to do so. Since the show is pretty good, we definitely need more seasons. We believe that if Netflix decides to renew the show for season 2, and we are almost sure that it will, the next season will be released in spring or summer of 2024. This means that a trailer would hit the internet a month earlier as usual. Until then, we will keep you informed about Black Knight whenever we see an update, so stay tuned. Do you think Black Knight should be renewed for more seasons, or was it enough for you? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you soon.